Hello, and welcome to Azarmorph Does Minecraft. Yep, I said I was going to do it, and I finally did it. As you can see, not starting off in the usual manner of here's me with my fist and wood. Get your minds out of the gutter. I mean, starting off with just punching a tree, collecting the basic minerals, digging a little hole in the ground when it gets dark, and yeah, all that stuff. As you can see, I'm wearing a nice gold helmet, gold boots, some iron stuff. I have an iron sword, iron pickaxe, iron shovel, and iron axe. So, where am I? Why start so far in? Well, I'm actually down on level 22, and I'm not as far in as you may think. I have done a little bit of mining. I say a little bit of mining. I've done quite a bit of mining. I've also done some heavily repetitive building, so nothing exciting. I have done a couple of projects, but not really got stuck in yet. And those projects I have done, I will repeat. So it was just to kind of fill in, because I mentioned in one of my other videos that I'd had family down for holiday. It's a bit of a busy place here. Family down from holiday, and yeah, I did a little bit of filming on Minecraft, did the kind of basic stuff. And what do we see here? We see some gold. Did some basic stuff just to kind of get things set. Plus I've had found myself a good little location, so I didn't really fancy like starting again and doing it all from scratch, because it'd be a lot of me doing the kind of repetitive building, which we'll cover back in a minute. Now, the reason why you find me down at level 22 looking into the space is this will be one of the projects. I'm thinking many things, but it's a nice space, and as you can see, we have some gold down there, and I'm not going to mine it. No, not going to mine it at all. Well, not yet anyhow, but cross my heart with the iron sword, because my fist won't get across. Yeah, I'll blame the armour for that. Yeah, I'll blame the armour for that. But anyway, cross my heart, we will get down there, and we will mine that. Because at some point, this is going to be converted. I can see trees in here. Now, if you look over here, you'll also see an abandoned mine. I don't think I've been down in that one. I'm pretty sure I haven't been down in there yet. Where my base is, excuse me, Dr. Pepper's marketing. Some fizzy can is repeating itself right now. But anyhow, down in here is probably the way through. But yes, I have, as I was saying there before, I was rudely interrupted by gas. I have an abandoned mine underneath my base, so I have done a bit of exploring there. Lit it all up. It was full of monsters until I arrived, of course. But here we go. At this level, you can see I've done that. Was just water management whilst I was doing something else. But yes, lots of these have been delivered and built. This is a location I was utilising whilst building what I'm about to show you. Yeah, I'm going to give you a quick tour of where I've got to. Talk about a couple of projects. One being the cavern that you just saw there, and some others that we'll go through. So first of all, yeah, this is a remote location for me to work from, and as you can see, we've got a spiral staircase going down into the depths, dear boy, down into the depths. Another little workstation, because what I've been building here is, I'll show you that a bit better when we go the other way. But anyway, building this down to level 16. This is level 13. This was before I built the rather large circular staircase. Pretty much cleared out, except for some material locations and some of the wood. I've been getting lava here, because lava you can cook 100 bricks with, whereas coal it's only 8. So yeah. So still a bit of work to do, but we're pretty much down. Just return back down here. Don't know if I'm going to stop at 16 or whether I'm actually going to swoop this round, because the floor of the mine is level 13 at this point. So a little bit of a decision to make at some point. But as you can see, once I'd started on this, it was a simple case of, was I really going to film me doing going further and further down? So didn't think you'd miss much on this. If you've looked at the Fade the Base series, my tester series for starting filming, you'll see that this design has been reutilised, but I used chisel brick instead of brick. Now, down the heart, this was just a what can I say? I wanted to do it, so I did it. I don't know if it works properly because I've got... Oh, this is level -6, level -7 below us. Yeah, it's like because I wanted to have ones at each level, you have to come up, shut the hatch, jump up again, shut the hatch. Going down is far easier. You just open it, fall down, open it, and carry on. So it was something I wanted to do. Might keep it, but I'm also thinking about making individual ones. So if you have, you know, ring around the edges with water stairs, so that you can go to level -2 on one and -7 on another one, so they each have their own height control. So let's head up here. That's not rain, because you can trust me, you'd hear it. That's water. So yes, I actually built this sodden thing in the water, in the sea. The fishies were very unhappy with me, and so yeah. So I started up here and dug down. So you can see it. To me, it was a bit of a challenge. But then once I'd got into the ground, it was just basically rinse and repeat. So I didn't really feel that to start filming it would be good to kick off with this. However, this will be the centre of my main building. So got it done, out of the way. As you can see, glowstone, which kind of gives you the hint that I have actually been out to the nether. And it's being out of the nether is one of the key reasons why I've decided to start from this position on filming and not go back to the tree and the fist with the dirt hole. Yeah, this tunnel, for a better word, bridge tunnel, whatever you want to call it, utilise this. You would have seen it if you watched my server tour, but obviously it was done feed the beast way with hardened glass in it. I've used solid blocks here because we're actually below the water level, but this is the principle of the design. Mentioned it again in Feed the Beast. Glass underneath, glass on top, you get your sky view and you get your sea view. I quite like it. It's just something I'm probably going to carry on doing because I just like the feel of it. Can have a little bit of Space 1999 if you're of that generation. If you're not, go and watch it, it's quite funny. Anyhow, up here we go. This is again what we're going to do. Off the central column, shall we call it, I will put in indoors, and then in tunnels, into branching off into useful rooms. So there'll probably be another one I'll build like this, but will be for alchemy. Another one for farming, maybe. I don't know. I haven't yet quite worked it out. But yes, rooms off, bedroom, that kind of stuff. Room off so that you can... And I'll come off the centre turn. Again, this is an idea I've got for when we kick back up the server. News on the server is that we have now stopped the server because we're going to wait for Feed the Beast 1.6.2 and get the horses in it, and then we'll kick it all back off again. But for the moment, people were either playing Minecraft or off playing other things at the moment, so we decided, as it's quiet, we'll just drop it for the moment. Hence, me playing Minecraft, because I haven't done vanilla Minecraft properly before, because good old Sexy Mexi got me and dragged me into tech it all things. Anyway, this isn't quite finished. As you can see, bookshelves missing. I did have a few. If you look in the chest, I have got a project, a small project, which we will do together at a later time. Might even do it if we have time in this episode. Yeah, this is the reason why I picked this place. Free house. It's a forest biome, tropical forest biome, and it came with a nice free house. So I thought, well, I'll just nobody's staying in there. It was dark and dank and abandoned. So yeah, moved in, built out some wooden bridges, and that's what kind of brought me on to do the central piece. Some netherrack. I am mining it. I am harvesting it. Harvesting it when I can be basically bothered. Now, this is a bit of a mess, I know, but as you can hear, the reason for that is I've been catching villager zombies and turning them into villagers, because, believe it or not, I have been around, but I haven't gone too far, because the Minecraft boys are saying that there's going to be an update to the biomes. I don't really want to go too far and then have to go even farther to get to them. So plan is to make my own village. Now whether that'll be upground, underground, inside out, I don't know. There is a plains over in that direction that I'm facing right now. Probably a good place for it, but I could do with a challenge, I suppose. This chap here is quite important because he is a paper for emerald villager, so quite a handy one. Occasionally get zombies up the top there. But I also captured another one over here, so I have a total of 3 zombies. And talk about the devil, there's an example. On comes villager, I build a little base, and hey and presto, convert him. So we're not going to do that on film right now, because we're going to continue with the tour. I'm so tempted to do it, because I've got the stuff on me. What do you think? Shall we do it? Shall we do it? Get a 4th villager going? Because he's going to be so into the... into kind of getting Mr. Villager. You know, I can't get him because he's over that way too far. Let's get him. This was unintentional. Dum, dum, dum. I'll leave a little window. He's in an awkward position. Let's nudge him a little bit. See, friendly nudge. There we go. That's it. And we've got ourselves another villager. Friend for you, yeah. Right, so take that out. Let's do that. Put that there. And yeah, he's gonna be pretty low down. No. Oh no. It's too high. Ha ha ha. Right. So we've got him trapped, let's go. I think I've got a weakness potion and an apple. So yes, this is my brewing. We'll come back to this in a second. Give the things that happen just off the cuff. Ha ha ha. Uh-oh, that's dangerous. Where is he? Where's the little dude? I can hear you. He's probably on the other side going, I want him. Alright, I'll put that there for the moment. Hello! And... I quoted myself a weakness potion, so I'll get a little bit more. I'll get a bit of glass, I think. As it was, that apple didn't really cost me anything because I was fortunate enough to find that apple down in the mine. So, where's the little dude? This is gonna hurt me more than you because I'm gonna get the zombie mobs coming. Zombie mobs? Zombie horde. Did you know? Yeah, I was gonna say something about that. Aha, gotcha. Ah, look, there's the little dude over there. I knew I had him. Leave. Whoa, skeleton! Ah, missed me. Oh, didn't miss me that time. Son of a beep. Two can play at that game, you know. Except, no, I've got arrows. What's going on? Yeah. Right. He strike me, I strike you. He strike me, I strike you. Yay! Did he drop? What did he drop? What did he drop? Oh, I can't see. I'll get it in a minute. Little dude. Yep, and the villagers in it. So that'll be me up to 4 villagers if this guy ever changes. Right. Tell you what, instead of waiting for him, because I've got to do the tour, we'll I'll come back. Right. So instead of messing about, I thought I'd just cut there and come right back, and we are. Where there was 3, now there is 4. We have another villager. He's converted. He or she, whatever. Talking away with the other one because I'm knocked through for the moment. Probably will rebuild that so that I can catch another one more likely. But for the moment, we're up to 4, and that is a something like 30 wool for an emerald, so that's not too bad. where did we go to? We turn, center turn, up the path. Yep, so here. So this was my original food area. I've just left the reeds going at the moment. I was going to build a reed farm, but stopped for the moment. Got the cocoa beans going for I like my cookies. Cookie Monster. But anyway, and basic farm. I'll show you it from up the top there when we come out. But it's basic farm. One of the projects I do want to do with that is make an automated farm of sorts. I've seen a few options, so we'll go through it. Yeah, so as you can see, yeah, took the floor out, widened it up a little bit, put a nice floor down, and storing of earth. You know, there's important things that you must store of earth. Some basic junk. Been on the Enderman trail a little bit, not much. And if we go back up here, the entrance, put in the usual steel doors or wooden doors if you prefer. It's your choice. But in this time, I've put in the steel, some food, baked potatoes. Yes, and as you saw from my quick dash up here, this is where I make me potions and apples. But the cupboard's nearly bare. I knocked this out a little bit so that I could put a viewing panel in, and also to give me a little bit of feel of space. I think the wall originally was where these doors are, but knocked it out just to see, bit of space. So this is where I do my potions for the moment, although I will move that out at some point. And then we're up into my main area, redstone here, anvil. I've got probably about 3 of each of these records, so I thought I'd stick them on the wall in a jukebox for fun. A little bit of diamonds, diamond pick, punch. All this armour was basically dropped off mobs, but as you can see, hence why I wasn't in a huge rush for gold, and I will mine it though, as I've managed to collect a fair bit myself. So let's go up here. This now serves no purpose. Its original purpose was the enchantment room, which is now over here. So I used to enchant things in the rain. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Over here, you can now see the farm. I have potatoes in that one there. Basically, got as there was no villager, I couldn't rob the villages. So that was off a zombie. Kindly donated a potato, so I've grown that up. That's the carrot again. Zombie donation. 2 wheat farms, a small one and a small by 2 rows, and another one over there for plenty of wheat. Melon and pumpkin farms, again found in I think it was railcraft chests or in dungeons. There's a few dungeons underneath us at the moment. So did a little bit of clearance just to stop the mobs being straight on my doorstep, and especially creepers and good old skeletons. That's the building we'll come to in a minute. But yeah, this is home. So as I say, nice free house. So why not move in? That was my viewpoint. Tart it up a little bit, and it's also nice views and everything else like that. Okay, so we'll go back down here. So as I say, that will be a project. I will make that an automated farm of sorts. As automated as you can get in Minecraft. Some beech trees with some torches just to break it up. This used to be all sand. I was planning to make a farm here, but so I dug it all out, but then decided to build this. Now, having watched some of the Minecraft boys, I realised that their horses were getting free quite a bit, and as you can see, it's in use. It's stables. It's my take on some stables. It is pretty much done. Maybe got some wheat bales to put in and some beautifications, some bit more lighting maybe, that kind of stuff, but predominantly the design's done, apart from doing some minor touch-ups. So the plan is to do an episode where I make a replica of this, because this holds 10 horses. And there are 37 types of horses in the game. So, yeah. Viewpoint is to build another one, which would take me up to at least 20. Again, this is something I plan to use when we go to do the server. This will be my community build. First project is to get the horses up. I did build a horticultural centre. Hopefully I said that right there. In Tekkit before. Plan is to do that for a community project back in when we start the server back up. Yeah, so what we'll do, we'll hop through the nether portal, because this is one of the key reasons why I'm not going to jump, because I was really jammy with my spawn. Look at that, right in the middle of a nether fortress. Yeah, so I've never had that before, never had my portal appear in the middle of another fortress before, but in this instance it did. So I've had plenty of time in here. I've actually got 2 blaze farms, so I did start to farm them. Did start to farm them to get blaze rods for doing the stonework. That doesn't really go to anywhere. For the tower where we started this lovely tour. So I can't be bothered with all the lovely gassed sound effects. So let's head back and I'll show you the reaping of rewards that happened. Yeah, over here, which hasn't loaded up yet, over there, that will possibly be where I build myself a village. This all has to get cleared out and replanted, so I'll probably move my tree farm over there for a temporary matter. I will be do the stable again, but I'll get the materials together and do that in an episode, so you're not missing anything. But this is some of the things I found in the Nether Fortress. Hello. Yes, horses. So as you can see, quite like my stables. Could got one, I suppose, but yeah, thought it would do. As you can see, very fortunate with my finds. Interesting point though, I never found any of these in a dungeon in the overworld. I've only found these in the Nether. These are different matter. I found a couple of these up here, but and none of those. So this has all been found in the Nether, so hence why quite happy with that, really. Let's go upstairs. So really, just an upper area. You could set up your craft table, make it another little house if you wanted to, with your horses underneath you. So you can see the principle I'm going for here. Up here is you keep with your hay, so that you can bring the nice girlies and do all the farm stuff, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Oh, what's going on there? Let's try that again. So yeah, I will make this again so you can get to see the design. Quite pleased with it. And over there looks like I've still got to put a gate in. Yeah, and I'll explain why I've put X amount of gates, etc. in place. Here is an escaped chicken. So what do we do with escaped chickens? We kill escaped chickens. That's what we do. And we've obviously got a pig who's got an identity crisis. How the hell did he get through there? I don't know. So anyway, got my pigs. I had to leash chickens from over that direction because there's just no biome over there, and bring them over because there was no chickadees in the area. No feathers off him either. I'm just gonna stick that in there as well. So yeah, this as I say, it's yeah. Yeah, I was just gonna say something there. Yeah, we move. I do need to move these. I haven't yet decided where I'm going to move them, but I'll need to move them out. Don't want them too close to the central location, because this is actually going to be my central point of my base. That I might actually move the animals over to where the farm is, and then have all my farming behind in the tropical forest area, with the horses. That is a horses area over there. And then make whatever. One of the first projects I do want to get on with is back over here. This corridor is here. Didn't mean to do that, as you probably guess. This wasn't just built to see if it would work. Plan is that off the edge of here, I would like to build an automated boat dispenser. So you rock up, you stand on a plate or push a button, and pop up comes your boat. Because over there we've got a little island. So, and I think, seeing I haven't found a desert biome, so I've got no cactus, I've got to go and do that at some point, and that's in the wrong place, but that was because I was experimenting, so I'll sort that out. And what I'm talking about is that slab right there is in the wrong place, but I was experimenting, so I've put it back in the wrong place. But, yeah, this will be one of the projects, is an automated boat dispenser, and then I'll probably take that corridor into the hill there, and more than likely make a railway or something to other locations, even though I know horses are a lot faster these days than trains. Okay, little dude's more eager on the... That just shows how much of a pull range they've got. He's just gone right past me at a rate of knots. More interested in the villagers than me. There you go. But yeah, do have a path through to that snow biome, because that's where I got my chickens from, but it's not wide enough for my horse, so maybe we'll do something about a road there as well. So yeah, this is just the tour with the zombies and everything. Oh, look, he's not interested in me now either. He's like, no, villagers' brains. Want villagers' brains. Yeah, villagers' brains. Because they talk now, so... And you don't, so villagers' brains. There we go. Starting point. Simple as. Simple as. So we will get on with some projects in the next few episodes. And... Wow, he's on go-go juice, that little dude. Is that a baby? That's a baby villager. That's a little baby villager. I'm going to have to capture him. But I'll do that off screen. We'll see if we catch him off screen. But anyhow, that's enough for me, I think. So welcome to me playing Mike. Oh no, hold on. Oh, he says, but he forgot one thing. Let's stroll on down here. This is down to my mine shafts. This was an experiment. Old school mushroom farm. It did have all stone in it, smooth stone in it, and it was working, and then for some reason it just stopped working. Don't know why, so I've replaced it with earth just to see if it kicks off. Doesn't look like it's doing anything, so I'll have to come up with a new one. But down here is where I started doing my mining. A nice valley. There's a little one where that mushroom is, I've never showed you, but nice valley. So as you can see, some basic materials still here, which also has an abandoned mine in it, which is quite groovy. So I came down here and set myself up my initial base of operations, which is down here, to make things like wood, and obviously collect all the railway stuff. So again, don't know quite what I'm going to do down here now, except for clear it out of all the resources I can. This was going to be a storage space, but nothing ever happened to it. And I think in that general direction is the circular tower that I've built. It all interlinks, so we'll do something there, I'm sure. But anyhow, that is predominantly where we're at. If you want me to do anything particular, give me a nod in the comments or some like, and I'll obviously take that on board and look at it as a project. But this is the starting for me. So hope you enjoyed the quick tour. So I'm going to get that zombie. Until next time, catch you later.